This morning, the bottleneck at the southern border. Tens of thousands of asylum seekers wait for Title 42 to end. What the president plans to do about it.
Plus, a winning plan. The Lake Monona waterfront getting a big makeover. We'll show you the design the city is going with.
A little chilly this morning with temperatures near 50, but that sunshine will warm us up, feeling like summer this afternoon.
Good Thursday morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us here on News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. So, Kelly, you're talking about a nice warm-up. It's already looking beautiful outside this morning.
Yeah, it is.
What are we in store for today?
Yeah, you know, yesterday was beautiful. Today is going to be kind of a repeat, but actually maybe a little bit warmer. I know it's getting off to a little bit of a cool start this morning. We had the clear skies. The atmosphere is very dry. There's not a lot of humidity in the air. That's why the temperatures can fluctuate quite a bit. Starting out at 50 here in Madison, 54 in Janesville, 53 in Juneau, some 40s showing up in Boscobel and also Lone Rock this morning. So it's going to feel like summer today. Temperatures soaring into the lower 80s, actually a little warmer than yesterday with that south wind picking up around 10 miles per hour. Quite a bit of sunshine today, so enjoy today. Tomorrow is going to be quite a bit of a change as we'll have a system move in, a front passing through. That'll bring us some showers. It looks like mainly in the morning, but can't rule out some showers lingering into the afternoon. Saturday, mainly dry, maybe an isolated shower. It's mainly Sunday that we're going to be another wet day, and that looks to be quite a bit cooler as the storm system will be passing to our south going into the end of the weekend, just in time for Mother's Day. Temperatures rising quickly with the sunshine, just some high thin cirrus clouds streaming in, headed into the low 80s. Definitely feeling like summer today. No problems on the roads, just need the sunglasses with the sun out there throughout the afternoon. Temperatures soaring into low 80s. We'll time out those rain chances coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, talk to you then, Kelly. Thank you. Well, the future of Lake Monona's waterfront here in Madison is taking a big step forward.
The ad hoc committee in charge of redeveloping the waterfront has chosen a winning plan from 3 submitted designs. Our Braden Ross explains how committee members made their choice and what comes next.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Against the backdrop of a sunny Lake Monona, a winner emerged.
All of these firms were really close. It was a close vote, and it was just a matter of degrees that put Sasaki on top.
Wednesday night, members of the ad hoc committee for the project officially selected Sasaki to take the lead on an ambitious redesign of Lake Monona's waterfront.
Sasaki did the little things. They paid attention to sort of the peculiarities of this town, and they showed up.
Sasaki was also the winner among Madisonians, the top choice for 46% of those who responded to the city's feedback survey.
The preliminary numbers that were put in by the ad hoc committee seemed to mirror what we were hearing from the community.
The winning design included an elevated boardwalk, amphitheater, and nature and community centers. It also focused on restoring the lake's native wetlands.
Commitment to talking about sustainability and using that as kind of the cornerstone for this whole project.
And highlighting history.
This isn't just about Frank Lloyd Wright, though it certainly is. It's about the Ho-Chunk people. It's about communities on the south side.
Now, the committee will work with Sasaki to create an official master plan before they present it to the Common Council.
The future is a lot more fun. This has been a lot of fun, but then we get to start talking about how we actually make these beautiful designs a reality.
And your chances to weigh in are far from over.
All throughout this summer, there'll be more chances for people to get involved and help shape what this ultimately looks like.
Braden Ross reporting. The ad hoc committee will meet several more times before they present the final design to the Common Council for approval in October. After that, it'll be up to the council to decide on a timeline and figure out how to fund the renovations.
A live look at the White House this morning, where the Biden administration is preparing for an influx of thousands of immigrants as Title 42 comes to an end. Upwards of 65,000 migrants currently waiting at the southern border this morning. Title 42 set to expire tonight. That's the pandemic-era rule leading to quick deportation of migrants based on COVID concerns. Now the White House is rolling out new rules meant to curb border crossings into the country. Migrants will be required to prove they've applied for asylum through another country first. Violators face a 5-year ban from the U.S. and a felony charge.
Our overall approach is to build lawful pathways for people to come to the United States and to impose tougher consequences on those who choose not to use those pathways.
The White House also announcing plans to set up 100 processing centers in Central and South America in hopes of shifting asylum seekers away from the border. The ACLU, meanwhile, is threatening to challenge the new rules in court.
A Madison man will spend the next 20 years in prison for a 2017 sexual assault. In January, a jury found 39-year-old Kevin McDowell guilty of the felony charge of sex assault by use of force. After the assault, the victim went to the hospital and had a rape kit done, and that DNA led to McDowell's arrest. If you or someone you know has survived sexual assault, there are resources out there. The Rape Crisis Center has a 24-hour hotline. That number is 608-251-7273.
It's 6:05. We're learning more about the possible cause of Tuesday night's explosion at a Madison condo that left nearly 24 people without a home.
Madison fire investigators believe that a propane source inside the home's garage may be to blame, but they note the investigation's far from over. That explosion happened shortly before 6 p.m. at a Windsor condominium unit. It's just off South Gammon Road and Park Ridge Drive near the Woodmans. Firefighters say 8 condo units and 8 neighboring buildings took damage from the blast and are currently unlivable. That leaves about 21 people displaced. One nearby resident, a high school student home at the time of the blast, says the blast shook her home.
We had like a bunch of pictures and portraits up, and they all like fell to the ground, and like glass was everywhere. My mom also had some china like up displayed in our kitchen, and that all fell and crashed.
4 people were hurt in the blast. Everyone survived. As of right now, there's no dollar estimate on the damage.
While the propane source is the possible reason for that explosion, it's not fully determined yet. The good news is the blast did not come from a gas leak. A spokesperson for Madison Gas and Electric says crews turned off power and natural gas in the area as a precaution. No evidence of a gas leak was found, though. MG&E says it will continue to assist in the investigation as needed. Now, those left without a home from the explosion are receiving care from the Red Cross. While 16 units were impacted, volunteers say they're helping 5 households. They're offering meals, lodging, and personal items. It's not clear how long the Red Cross will have to step in. Volunteers are still trying to figure out a timeline for repairs.
Wisconsin is cracking down on reckless driving. Governor Evers just signed 2 bills into law about this. It also includes carjackings. One bill doubles the fines for reckless driving. Drivers would pay $400 for first offenses and $1,000 for subsequent ones. If there's bodily harm involved, that fine jumps to $4 grand. If it's great bodily harm, the driver would face a 6-year prison sentence. That is up from 3.5 years. Then there's another bill signed by Evers that designates carjacking as a formal crime and raises the maximum prison sentence to 60 years.
B-Cycle is celebrating its expansion into Fitchburg this morning. The Waterloo-based bike company has opened 7 stations across the town. Here's a look at where those stations are. Some are near areas of business, like outside the Oak Bank, others in more residential areas, a couple neighborhoods here. B-Cycle says it's grown its system 60% in just the last 3 years.
And I think that just speaks to the volume of the buy-in from city and state representatives and community members who want to see bikes as an option for transportation, and not only transportation, just fun recreational activities.
The expansion was made possible by grants from the state's transportation alternative programs. B-Cycle expanded to Monona in 2021 and McFarland last year. It's a good bet that they will continue to expand in 2024.
Well, it is sunscreen season. We have 80s in the forecast, so it's a good time to check your sunscreen and make sure it isn't expired. That's right. Experts say you should be throwing out your sunscreen and getting a new bottle every year. Consumer Reports recently tested sunscreens to see just how well they protect against the sun.
All of our top-rated sunscreens contain chemical active ingredients. In our tests over the years, we found that mineral sunscreens don't protect as well.
Well, there you go. They also have some more advice for you. If you're using a lotion, use a teaspoon per body part. And for spray, you want to hold that nozzle real close, about 1 inch from your skin, and spray until your skin glistens, and then rub it in. For either type, make sure you're reapplying every 2 hours.
Good advice there. 6:08 coming up. The Packers' new starting quarterback addresses the pressures he's going to face this season, replacing Aaron Rodgers.
And we're working for the weekend in the 608. I've got a preview of the Madison night market making its return, along with a busy weekend on tap. Next.
Action. Get up to 50% off list prices at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this recliner, free when you purchase the reclining sofa. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $375? Up to 50% off only at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
Are we still on for 3?
I'm on phone.
When your team needs more space to work and eat.
Carl, is that mackerel?
No, it's trout.
it matters where you stay.
Fish tacos?
Carl. Hilton for the stay.
Share your love of the game with Apple Do from Kinder Joy. Scan your kid's toy to play basketball minigames that bring your favorite NBA mascots to life. Download Apple Do from Kinder Joy.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made the ultimate sacrifice. Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat, power, or water again.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
When you take me by the hand, I feel better again. Oh, I feel better now.
This is Iowa. We just haven't been properly introduced. Say hello to the place where rolling hills meets low bills, where our fields, inside and out, are always growing, and where the fun is just getting started. This is Iowa. So, when are you coming to see us?
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Here we go.
And action!
Now at Slumberland, $4.99 gets you a lot, like a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, plus a 7-piece bedding bundle free. Yep, get a fitted sheet, flat sheet, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, and a duvet, all for just $4.99. Hurry, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Cut!
Yes.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
6:12, we're working for the weekend in the 6:08 this morning because it's Thursday and we're always looking ahead. A lot of stuff going on this weekend, a lot on the docket.
Oh yeah, Josh Bryder live on State Street this morning with the look ahead, starting with an event that's tonight, Josh.
Yes, we're working for the weekend a little early this week, guys, with an event starting tonight right where I'm standing at the corner of State and Gilman Streets. Of course, we're talking about the Madison Night Market, which is an ever so popular event that happens throughout the summer months. Once a month here at this corner where all of the businesses come out here. And here's a little bit about what this is all for, because this has really become a huge hit over the years here on State Street. Really celebrating the creative culture of Madison's downtown with shopping, live music, and street performers. This year, the event features nearly 100 vendors selling everything from baked goods to jewelry to art. It also includes that live music, food carts, and also pop-up specials from State Street businesses that actually bring their businesses right to the street. It's happening from 5 to 9 o'clock tonight. This event can attract as many as 15,000 people. It's a huge opportunity for small businesses. And don't worry if you can't make it to the first one tonight. The 2023 Night Market is scheduled for 4 additional dates in June, August, September, and October, so still plenty of time to check it out. This is also a super Wisconsin event, and this is pretty neat. New Glarus is set to host the inaugural World Euchre Championship Tournament this weekend. Euchre players from around the world are invited to participate in the fun, but of course we know Southern Wisconsinites are the best at this. Players of all ages are encouraged to attend. However, players under the age of 21 will need to have an adult with them. Teams consisting of 2 players will compete each other in an 8-round event. It's happening at the New Glarus Fest House starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. You can register online or day of. And finally, a chance to sample classic Wisconsin fare and tour downtown Madison's Capitol Square and neighboring areas. This is offered year-round on Sundays by Madison Eats Food Tours. Organizers say it's a great way to experience real Wisconsin flavors while discovering some hidden gems. This is happening again Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 p.m. Tickets are available online right now. Remember, you can always watch our features and catch what's happening in the 608 by going to channel3000.com/in-the-608. You can also click on the community calendar in partnership with our friends at Madison Magazine. But boy, beautiful morning to be downtown here, guys. A very summer-like night on the way. I think this place is going to be hopping tonight. It's going to be fun to see everyone out supporting local.
I kind of want to make a trip down there. Sounds great.
You want to team up for that euchre tournament next year?
Let's go, buddy. Wait, are you any good?
I played every week.
I need to see some credentials. I am the euchre queen of the Midwest. It's on my resume.
A big game. Yeah.
It's on my resume. I won the women's tournament.
I have
at my
never
family
played, meanwhile.
Josh has never played euchre?
It's fun. It's fun.
I have never played. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I'm being real with you. I have no idea what euchre is.
Leo will drink a couple of old fashions and tell you all about it.
You are kidding me. I'm embarrassed. You can't admit that on live television. We're talking in the break, Josh. Wow.
All right, we'll let you go and talk to you in a bit.
You got it. Yes, I need some help.
Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you. Email him or find him on social media for a chance to be featured.
Email him if you know how to play euchre and you can teach him. That is embarrassing. Josh.
Okay, we got to move on.
Kelly, do you know how to play euchre?
I do, and he's from Minnesota.
I don't care. It's the Midwest.
Well, the Midwest. I went to school in Wisconsin. We played euchre. I didn't know how it was spelled. I thot it started with a U, but it starts with an E. That's the bizarre thing. That's the new information to me. Take a look at the terrace. Look at the sky cam looking at the water. It's just about glass out there. There will be a little bit of a ripple picking up. That's coming in out of the south. Of course, the Union Terrace is on the south side of Lake Mendota. And it's going to be a beautiful day to get out on the lake. Temperatures headed into low 80s, and that water is still very cold. I was out there yesterday, but it's going to be one of those days that you want to head to the terrace. Temperatures climbing through the mid-70s already at the noon hour. Plenty of sunshine, just some high, thin clouds spreading in as we head into low 80s. And look at the sunset now, and not until about 8:10. A little bit of a breeze picking up closer to 10 miles per hour, maybe getting those sailboats going. Speaking of lake life, Linda sent in this photo. This is our umbrella contest winner, and this is what you win. You're not supposed to...
Bad luck.
Okay, I'm going to step out of the shot because
don't be anywhere
lightning
near
is going to
Chris
strike
right
him
now.
pretty soon.
This is a nice umbrella.
It's a beautiful umbrella.
It's a beautiful umbrella.
But it should be used outdoors.
It's bad luck, Chris.
Bring it on, bad luck.
You know, it's cool because it opens...
Bring it on.
It opens the opposite way that I normally
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's cool. But
nice and easy to open, sturdy.
Does anyone have a mirror we can break or a ladder we can walk under?
Well, Linda's loving the life on the lake. So don't need the umbrella today. You may need it tomorrow, though, because we do have some rain coming in. Now, if you want to send in your photo submission for this umbrella contest, just send it to our First Warn at WISC.com, or you can use the First Warn weather app. You'll probably want that over the next couple of days because we do have some changes coming our way. We have had some showers and thunderstorms rolling across southern Minnesota. That may spread some clouds our way, but that's going to fizzle out before long, and just some clouds coming in. Some of that may be affecting the La Crosse area. Feeling like summer today with low 80s this afternoon. We are looking at some changes coming our way, though it looks like tomorrow morning with some rain spreading in. So enjoy the clear skies today. Temperatures are chilly now, but with that sun up and that southerly wind picking up, it's going to warm up nicely. Temperatures headed into the mid-70s by the noon hour. Just some high, thin clouds spreading in from some of those showers out to the west. Eventually, that storm is going to get a little bit closer, spreading some rain our way, it looks like Friday morning. Some of these may linger into the afternoon, and with more cloud cover around, it's going to be quite a bit cooler going into tomorrow afternoon. First warn forecast, 82 today. Feeling like summer. That chance of rain comes in late tonight through Friday. Temperatures around 70 tomorrow. I think mainly dry on Saturday. Isolated shower possible, but cooler, wet weather, it looks like for Mother's Day on Sundays. Temperatures in the low 60s. Then it looks like quiet weather with seasonable readings and temperatures in the low 70s next week.
A day after being left off the league's all-defensive team, Giannis was unanimously selected to the All-NBA first team for the 5th straight season. And the Bucks' big man made history in the process. Giannis passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most first-team selections in franchise history. The Greek Freak averaged a career-high 31 points, just under 12 rebounds, and nearly 6 assists per game this season. Pressure is one word that comes to mind when you think of Jordan Love for this upcoming season. He's replacing a future Hall of Famer, and the 2020 first-round pick is now the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Experience, well, he doesn't have much. Besides 1 start in 3 seasons, all he has is a bunch of mop-up duty late in games. But that still counts as reps, and to Love, a bunch of starts or not under his belt, what he does have is confidence.
It's pressure, but that's what comes with the position. Like, that's what I signed up for. That's what I knew I was getting myself into. And it comes down to me just make the most of that.
Believes in himself, first off. That's number one. You got to believe in yourself, or nobody else is going to believe in you. So he believes in himself. He cares about everybody around him, and we've seen him just come in consistently and just work.
Entering the Big Ten softball tournament, the Badgers were buzzing. Wisconsin's coming off a sweep where they beat Iowa 15-1. So the vibes were high for their first-round matchup against Illinois. Only challenging part, the Illini are the hosts of the tourney, so home field advantage was on their side, but it didn't bother the Badgers early. Second inning, Molly Schlosser gives one a ride to center field to put Bucky up 2-0. But the third inning was one to forget. Bases loaded for Daniel Davis. Everybody's coming home. The grand slam puts Illinois up 6-2. Badgers fall 8-4, the final. In part of NASCAR's 75th anniversary celebration, the sport is naming its 75 greatest drivers, and Matt Kenseth made the list. The Cambridge native is a member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame, a 2-time Daytona 500 champ, and won the Cup Series back in 2003. And that's it for Morning Sports. Have a great day.
Thank you, Zach. Up next, an excuse to indulge today.
Also ahead, the future of a former Madison movie theater. Coming up in our next half hour, new plans for the old Eastgate Cinema.
And as we head to break, a look at gas prices this morning. They'll be coming. Here they are. We'll be right back.
Watch News 3 Now at 5 with Eric, Susan, and Gary. Weeknights.
Ashley's lowest prices of the season mattress sale is here. Come see the newest iComfort Echo and receive $200 in sleep cash and 6-year special financing with no money down. Plus guaranteed best offers on Beautyrest, Tempur-Pedic, and Purple mattresses. Only at Ashley.
We're all trying to save energy. A quality ceiling fan is an appliance that saves energy without sacrificing comfort. They're all on sale at Madison Lighting. With experts to help you choose a fan, you'll save big. Madison Lighting.
Did you leave the lights on?
No.
What the?
I'll go check it out.
I'm not a raccoon whisperer, but I can help you upgrade all this.
With free installation on Felco windows, siding, doors, and roofing, plus no money down and no interest for 1 year. There's never been a better time to upgrade your home.
This offer ends soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Felco.
You've got this. Whatever it is, you're ready for it. Your newly purchased defenses, top of the line. Your backup, backing up. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee-free with no minimum balance requirements. So if your new house still has some old tenants, we'll make sure your checking account won't be giving you any surprises. You've got this with Associated Bank.
When you're ready to go, but static says, whoa. Try Bounce Lasting Fresh. More freshness, more softness, less static, less wrinkles. Bounce Lasting Fresh. Yeah, it's the sheet.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale. One day only this Thursday. 8-ounce Hy-Vee Choice Reserve ribeyes, just $6.99. Asparagus, just $2.99 a pound. A dozen Bakery Fresh chocolate chip cookies, just $2.99. A value pack of fresh Hy-Vee chicken breasts, just $1.99 a pound. Avocados, just 68 cents each. And Jack's Pizza, only $2.48. Don't miss the one-day sale. One day only, this Thursday at Hy-Vee.
Have you ever been challenged, been tried, made a pact with your own limits? Have you been here, there, places no one should go? If you have, then you know that whatever you're capable of, so are we. No wonder Ford SUVs lead in brand loyalty. Now get a new Explorer with 0% APR financing for 36 months plus $1,000 low APR cash. Only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Ashley's lowest prices of the season sale is here. Get sofas as low as $6 per month, 7-piece dining sets as low as $11 per month, and so much more. Plus 6-year special financing and free delivery in as little as 3 days. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back. We always ask us to see your morning, and you guys always send us bird pictures because Chris Stanford never knows what they are.
I'm learning.
He is. He knows what this is.
I appreciate the viewers who are sending in the bird pictures because it helps me. It's like a little pop quiz every morning.
I agree. It keeps you sharp.
Yeah. And Linda's sending in a picture of some sandhill cranes.
And they are huge.
Are they?
They are huge. If you've ever been up close to one, yeah.
They're like a pterodactyl.
Pretty much.
What I imagine a pterodactyl would be like.
Don't get too close.
Yeah.
They'll
eat your eyeballs.
Watch out.
Yeah, this one is mad.
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to flirt.
Oh, maybe it's the mating dance.
Yeah, maybe it's, you know.
Keep it PG, though.
Thanks, Linda, for sharing your morning. Do the same. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning to post on social media. All right, it's National Eat What You Want Day, and we were talking about what we would indulge in on a day like today. So, what did you say, like chicken tortellini or something?
You put me on the spot, so I just spitballed chicken tortellini.
Chicken tortellini.
Yeah.
An endless bowl of chicken tortellini.
Yeah, I love
Kelly, what about you?
I have no idea. I would used to think like cheesecake, but I don't really like sweets anymore. Like something like that.
You're so healthy.
Maybe chicken wings.
Celery over here, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be my favorite.
Mine would be pizza. Thanks for asking.
Nobody cares.
All right, we're going to break down that weekend forecast, including your Mother's Day, when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Frisky's World, the perfect reminder that life's more fun in the deep end.
Yeah, so never stop exploring, always keep it real.
And do whatever floats your boat, just like we do.
Feed their fantasy.
Friskies.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Mother's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Here at Precision, we are veteran-owned, and we take pride in servicing not only our community, but serving our country as well. No job is too big and no job is too small. Here at Precision, we'll fix them all.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
The emergency part of this pandemic is coming to an end.
3+ years of living in a COVID emergency, and it all ends today. What you'll notice as the federal public health emergency ends.
Plus, new plans for an old Madison movie theater. What could replace the Eastgate Cinema?
And here is your first look outside this morning. A shot of summer coming our way. Kelly's keeping track of the temperatures that could top 80 today.
Yeah, we do have that summer-like feel today, low 80s, lots of sunshine. Enjoy, because we do have some rain on the way, it looks like tomorrow, and more rain in the forecast this weekend.
Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Thanks for waking up with us. Yeah, that first look outside your window, pretty gorgeous today.
You know, I thought about that. Remember when we used to come in and about this time we'd maybe start to see some light coming out? And that's before daylight savings time. And now it's coming up so nice and early.
I couldn't sleep last night because the light outside of my window is coming into like 9:30.
Isn't that rough? It's just terrible, isn't it?
We're not complaining. We're happy for you folks.
We have to deal with that sunshine, but beautiful day today. Again, very similar to yesterday. Actually might be a little bit warmer. We got up to 77 yesterday. I'm counting on the low 80s this afternoon, as we'll have a southerly wind picking up close to 10 miles per hour. So enjoy today. Tomorrow's not going to be the same. We've got some rain moving in. It's not going to be a complete washout. It's not going to rain all day. We'll start to see some showers moving into the morning, may linger into the afternoon, but clouds will linger, and that'll keep our temperatures cooler. I think most of Saturday will be dry. It's Sunday, or it's even going to get cooler for Mother's Day. That's when you're going to probably want to hang out inside with Mom on Sunday for Mother's Day. Right now it's 50 in Madison, 54 in Janesville. The Dells at 50, some 40 showing up in Lone Rock and Boscobel, 48 degrees. Quickly rising with that sunshine that we've had out there now. Temperatures rising into the upper 70s already at 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a warmer afternoon. Low 80s expected today. Just going to be enjoyable to be outside. No problems on the roads this morning or this afternoon. Just need the sunglasses with lots of sunshine. Temperatures headed into the low 80s. We'll time out those rain chances for the weekend coming up in about 15 minutes.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Hey, you can stay on top of those rising temperatures this week, the changing conditions this weekend, just in time for Mother's Day, by checking your First Warn weather app. You can find it in your app store. You got to search WISC weather to do so.
All right, we're marking a big milestone today, and we're doing it by showing you a look at the Space Needle, a live shot in Seattle, Washington this morning. We're only 60 miles away in Snohomish County. It was January 19th of 2020. The first case of COVID-19 was confirmed in the U.S.
Fast forward to today as the nationwide emergency order expires after 14 renewals over the last 3 years. There are some real-world impacts that come with the end of that order. Federal employees no longer have to be vaccinated against COVID. Community testing sites might not be free anymore. They'll certainly become less common. And free COVID tests won't be guaranteed. Pharmacies and other retailers will still offer them, and insurance plans might cover them. You'll have to check with yours. If you still have some at home, the FDA extending the expiration date for many of those tests beyond what's on the box. So make sure you check the FDA website before you throw them out.
All right, let's take a look back at how far we've come in 3+ years. Nearly 800 million people around the world have had COVID. 100 million Americans, or a third, have reported infections. 7 million people across the world have died, though. Global economies lost $10 trillion and millions of jobs were lost, with another $10 trillion expected in losses as the world recovers. But we are recovering. Jobs are returning, inflation is settling, testing and treatment for COVID is making it much more manageable. And today, that big milestone as the emergency here in the U.S. runs out.
I think for some people, this is going to seem very arbitrary and accelerated, that the emergency part of this pandemic is coming to an end. For other people, they're going to say, hey, look, months ago, maybe even a year ago, I was sort of through this.
About 55,000 people are still expected to die from COVID infections, but experts say that's similar to really bad flu season numbers. Another result of the emergency expiration, Title 42 comes to an end. That means migrants won't be deported immediately based on COVID concerns. We're going to break down what the White House is doing about that coming up in the Morning Sprint.
We will continue to cover the effects of the pandemic and those shutdowns on our community and the country. You can find all your news headlines on your phone with the Channel 3000 News app. More local news now. Group Health Cooperative says a technical issue was the cause of a false active shooter alert sent out to its employees at its East Clinic. All employees were evacuated from the building yesterday. Police, though, quickly determining there was no threat. DHC says it happened during testing for an employee notification system. Now they have new safeguards in place to prevent it from happening again.
Given the world that we live in today, we understand how distressing a situation this was for both our employees and for the affected patients. And for that, we really want to apologize. This was definitely not our intention.
Meantime, new this morning, a student in custody after making threats to a Green Bay school. Nearly 1,000 students ended up calling in sick all across the Green Bay area amid fears of threats posted to social media by a female student. Police have arrested the student and found the threats not to be credible. The arrest didn't seem to ease concerns, though. There is a more active presence at Madison and Preble schools this morning. Police say the student is facing charges in juvenile court of making terrorist threats and has been suspended from school. A 39-year-old from McFarland is still missing this morning. Alexander Davis hasn't been seen since last Wednesday. The last time anyone spoke with him was May 3rd. He hasn't been seen from or heard from since. There's a picture of him on your screen right now. He's 6 feet 4 inches tall, about 240 pounds. He may be driving a red Subaru Impreza. Anyone who might have seen him, anyone with information on his whereabouts, you should call McFarland Police. Their phone number right there on your screen. We also have it up on channel3000.com. Yeah, if you live in northeastern Oregon, the village is asking you to run your faucets for several minutes. A water operator there noticed some residual chlorine levels in the water supply in a well that was higher than normal. That affected well is located on Hillcrest Drive and has since been shut off, but the city still wants you, anyone living in, again, the northeast part of Oregon, that's near North Perry Parkway, Mary Hill Drive, Oak Street, in that area, flush your home out by letting those faucets run just a few minutes. An abandoned Eastside movie theater may soon meet its fate as Madison considers demolishing it. The city thinking about tearing down the former Eastgate Cinema. It's been empty since 2015. About 8 years now, sitting just east of the Highway 151 interstate interchange. Madison's Plan Commission will consider a demolition request in a meeting next month. The idea would be to replace the theater and its parking lot with landscaping. Demolition could happen in October or even sooner. The Wisconsin Department of Agriculture preparing 10,000 spongy moth traps that'll be deployed around the state later this month. The spongy moth, or gypsy moth, as they used to be known as, is an invasive species that eats more than 300 species of trees and shrubs. It poses a real danger to Wisconsin's forests. When the moths are caterpillars, they can eat all the leaves on a tree, leaving it vulnerable to disease and other pests that can eventually kill the trees. The traps will be laid out over 47 counties, helping to identify where the moths are spreading. Agents will be putting these traps in counties in most of our viewing area. Ag Department staff is asking folks to allow them to put the traps on their land where needed and not bother them once they're installed. Happening today, the Beloit Police Department participating in a kickball game against a group of students. It starts at 11 at the ABC Stadium. All you have to do is offer a donation to get in. All the money raised will go toward the Beloit Fresh Start program and the kids who go through it. It's a nonprofit that helps fight poverty in Rock and Walworth counties. All right, it's 6:38 on your Thursday. Let's take a live look outside. The sun coming up. Love those rays. Summer-like weather today, but not the case for your Mother's Day. Kelly's helping you plan your weekend after the break. And in our Health Watch, a new study reveals which antidepressant works best at managing pain.
Also ahead, we're working for the weekend in the 608 here from the corner of State and Gilman Streets downtown with the Madison Night Market returning tonight. That and much more when News 3 Now This Morning continues.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
We're all trying to save energy. A quality ceiling fan is an appliance that saves energy without sacrificing comfort. They're all on sale at Madison Lighting. With experts to help you choose a fan, you'll save big. Madison Lighting.
DePaco Credit Union empowers your well-being, helps you reach your goals. Because when our members love life, it makes a brighter community for all. DePaco can help you be well.
Barnes, it's a great company.
I hear people talk a lot about how they enjoy working here. We are Dane County's largest full-service lawn, landscape, tree, and snow removal company and 100% employee-owned.
We're often asked what it means to be an employee owner. It means we share our profits with the people who work at Barnes.
The better we do as employees, the happier our customer is, and the more likely they are to be with us long term.
Join the Barnes team. Apply at barnesinc.careers.com.
Get 11% off your outdoor project at Menards. UltraDeck low-maintenance decking is built to last. Spend more time with family and friends. Or simply soak up some sun with UltraDeck rustic composite decking. It's $195 per lineal foot after rebate. Check out our selection of concrete landscape blocks. From no-cut block projects to retaining walls to edges and patios. We have the block for you. Get 4 smooth patio blocks for just $5 after 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Roast beef.
4 for $10.
Yeah, you know.
That classic Arby's.
Roast beef. Roast beef.
4 for $10. Arby's. We have the meat.
A home explosion rocks Madison's west side, causing panic and uncertainty.
Like a bomb went off.
News 3 Now was first on the scene, immediately bringing you live reports online.
I am on the scene of a house explosion on South Gammon Road. The children was injured in their head. They were bleeding in their ears.
We'll continue to bring you timely updates and answers, uncover the cause of this explosion, and provide you with ways to stay safe. News 3 Now, your trusted source for breaking news and continuous coverage.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
On the Health Watch this morning, millions of Americans rely on antidepressants for chronic pain, but a new study suggesting they may not all be effective. 1 in 3 people suffer from chronic pain lasting over 3 months. This was a 2-year study, 25 different antidepressants reviewed. 1 was found to be helpful. Duloxetine, or Cymbalta, found to be helpful. Researchers do warn, though, that in the long term, it could lead to things like fibromyalgia. If you suffer from chronic pain, researchers say the most effective benefit comes from close and consistent contact with your healthcare provider.
Over 500,000 children up to age 5 have peanut allergies in the U.S., but there's a major breakthrough this week that could help those kids out. There's a new technology, an experimental skin patch that's showing promise. It's called the ViaSkin Peanut Patch. It has a small amount of peanut in it. After a year of the study, 2/3 of kids with mild allergies could eat 4 peanuts. Ones with more sensitive allergies could tolerate 1. It doesn't sound like a lot, but this could seriously reduce the chances of having really a major reaction in kids.
It sounds promising. It really is. 6:42, let's check in with Kelly Slifka now on your first warn forecast, giving us a live look outside this morning, Kelly.
Yeah, beautiful start to our morning. This is our Queen Bee Radio Sky Cam here in Platteville. You can see some high clouds on the horizon, and that's actually looking to the northwest of Platteville, where we actually are watching some showers and thunderstorms that have developed over southern Minnesota out ahead of this very unorganized storm system. This is the system that's going to slowly move on to the east as we go over the next 24 hours. And by tomorrow morning, as this front gets closer, this area of rain that we see over Minnesota is going to dissipate, but it will fire up some more showers. Those will be moving into southern Wisconsin by tomorrow morning. Meantime, just some high thin clouds streaming into western Wisconsin. You saw that on the sky cam as you look to the north. Those are some of those high thin cirrus clouds. Some of those may skirt the skies this afternoon, but all in all, it's going to be another beautiful day. Feeling like summer today as we get into the low 80s with the sunshine. Tomorrow, though, is going to be quite a bit cooler. We've got some rain showers moving in. It's not going to rain all day, but in the morning hours, some showers spreading on into the area, and with the clouds lingering into the afternoon, it's going to keep us cooler. Most of Saturday should be dry. It's Sunday. As that storm system gets closer, passes towards south, that looks to be the wet day. And temperatures on Mother's Day only in the low 60s, so you might want to keep plans inside for Sunday. Temperatures right now are near 50 in Madison, 53 in Juneau, 48 in Lone Rock and Boscobel, 51 in the Dells, Mineral Point currently at 54. Across Dane County, we're looking at 51 in Sauk City, 50 in Sun Prairie to Cottage Grove, also Stoughton and Rockdale, 50 right now in Oregon. Temperatures rising quickly with the sun up now and the southerly winds picking up closer to 10 miles per hour, quickly rising through the 70s early this afternoon. Short sleeves definitely in the offing this afternoon with that southerly wind around 10 miles per hour. Temperatures in the lower 80s, actually a little bit warmer than yesterday. So starting tomorrow, we'll probably start to see some of these showers spreading into the morning hours. Unfortunately, it looks like some of these may linger into the afternoon, but they should be pretty scattered. But with a cloud cover around, it's going to be quite a bit cooler, only getting up close to 70. I think most of Saturday will be dry, maybe an isolated shower, but that storm system that's out to the west will be tracking across parts of Iowa into northern Illinois. We'll be on the bad side of it, if you will, the cool, wet side of it as we go into a Sunday. That'll keep us fairly wet going into our Mother's Day. So things indoors, it looks like, for Sunday. 82 today with the first warm forecast. Tomorrow brings in that chance of rain, primarily in the morning, but can't rule out some showers into the afternoon with the clouds around. We're going to struggle to get up to 70. Generally dry on Saturday, 75. Sunday looks to be the cool day with a chance of the rain mainly in the morning into the early afternoon. Then we clear up much of next week with highs back in the 70s.
Kelly, thank you very much. 6:45, we're working for the weekend in the 608. A lot of events on the docket starting tonight,
including Madison Night Market. Back on State Street. That's where Josh Sprider is this morning to let us know what we can expect this year. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm hanging out with all my friends here on the corner of State and Gilman Streets this morning. Okay, so I'm about 10 hours early for the Madison Night Market, but hey, we are super excited. It's going to be a beautiful summer-like day, perfect day to get out and support local for the Madison Night Market. And if you've never been to the Madison Night Market before, this is something you for sure want to check out. This is all about celebrating the creative culture of Madison's downtown with shopping, live music, and street performers. This year, the event features nearly 100 vendors selling everything from baked goods to jewelry and art. It'll also include, like I mentioned, that live music, food carts, and pop-up specials from State Street businesses who bring their work right out here to the street. This is happening from 5 to 9 o'clock tonight, and this can attract as many as 15,000 people. This is a huge opportunity for small businesses here in the heart of downtown Madison. And don't worry, if you can't make it tonight, the 2023 Night Market is scheduled for 4 additional dates: June 8th, August 10th, September 14th, and October 19th. Also happening, the United Way of Dane County Golf Scramble is set for tomorrow. It's going from 11 to 5 at the Oaks Golf Course in Cottage Grove. This is an opportunity to enjoy a fun afternoon of golf and networking while supporting the Dane County community. Interested folks can sign up for a foursome or a single golfer. Organizers say all proceeds will benefit United Way of Dane County and be invested to increase overall family well-being. And finally, it's that time of the year, spring cleaning. I know I've been doing it at home, and of course that means the citywide garage sales are also in full swing. Here are some of the communities holding theirs this Mother's Day weekend. This includes Madison West, Hill Farms, Monona, Monroe, Verona, and Wanakee. So check that out as well. Remember, you can always catch what's happening in the 608 and watch our features by going to channel3000.com and clicking on the In the 608 tab. You can also go to the community calendar in partnership with our friends over at Madison Magazine. I'm super excited to see all the folks down here tonight. It's going to be a wonderful night to get outside. Just pack your shorts and a water bottle because it looks like it's going to be very summer-like out here, guys. And I'm just happy that a bus didn't go by right when I was doing this, because I told photojournalist Mark Schilling, who's getting this bird's eye view right now, that that's what's going to happen. The garbage truck or the bus is going to stop right here, and then I'm going to be like peeking around like I'm normally doing. So
live TV, baby.
Yeah. Hey, what a great
live TV.
Great weather though for the opening of the Madison Night Market tonight. Great weather.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful, wonderful.
All right, Josh Sprider, letting us know what's going on this weekend. Thanks, Josh.
Make sure you reach out to Josh on social media. Shoot him an email if you can, if you're interested in being in the 608. He loves to take your ideas, get you on our airwaves. It's 6:48. Coming up in the morning sprint, President Biden announces a Madison connection to his re-election campaign.
If you've got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, oh, like Lillian. Lillian's birthday is today. Aww. Happy birthday, Lillian. So Lillian let us know, Lillian's parents or grandparents, somebody let us know it was her birthday today and she got on TV. It's that simple, folks.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Precision is an excellent company. We had an idea of what we wanted, but we weren't sure how to put it together.
It's kind of one of those things that I personally take pride in, making sure that the people make the right decision.
We highly recommend Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
What do you mean the connecting rooms were not confirmed?
Exactly, not confirmed.
We need to be able to see our kids.
Oh, you'll be able to see them.
When you want your kids in a room that's actually connecting, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Share your love of the game with Play-Doh from Kinder Joy. Scan your kid's toy to play basketball mini-games that bring your favorite NBA mascots to life. Download Play-Doh from Kinder Joy.
Have you ever been challenged, been tried, made a pact with your own limits? Have you been here, there, places no one should go? If you have, then you know that whatever you're capable of, so are we. No wonder Ford SUVs lead in brand loyalty. Now get a new Ford Edge with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Spring into action and save on stressless seating at the Century House. Now get $400 off all classic power recliners, signature-based recliners and ottomans, and cross-base recliners and ottomans. And get $400 off most sofas and love seats. Imagine how much you can save building your dream sectional. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Then you take me by the hand. I feel better again. Oh, I feel better now.
Celebrate Memorial Day at Brothers Maine, where unbeatable appliance deals come with expert advice. Enjoy special prices and free delivery on top brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. Visit us today and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
The Bruce Company, your outdoor living expert.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with the big step forward for the future of Lake Monona's waterfront. The ad hoc committee in charge of redeveloping the waterfront is running with the winning plan as chosen by 46% of Madison residents. The design includes an elevated boardwalk, an amphitheater, and nature and community centers. A few more meetings are planned before the design goes to the full council.
More than 20 people displaced this morning after that explosion on South Gammon Road this week. Right now, the entire complex is fenced off. Fire investigators say the possible cause could be a propane leak in the garage. That propane source was found inside the home, but the Madison Fire Department does say that the investigation is still far from over.
Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway has a new side hustle this morning. She'll be joining President Biden on the campaign's National Advisory Board. She'll be assisting with his 2024 campaign. She's being joined by representatives from nearly every facet of the Democratic establishment.
Upwards of 65,000 migrants are waiting at the southern border this morning as Title 42 is set to expire at midnight. Now the White House is rolling out some new rules meant to curb border crossings. Migrants are now required to prove that they've applied for asylum online or through another country first. As the immigration policy ends, the Biden administration launching a new program to track migrant families in the U.S. while they go through an expedited deportation process. It's designed as an alternative to detention. Families must stay under home confinement as long as they're in the country. The head of household must wear a GPS ankle monitor in place of being detained.
Meanwhile, Philadelphia continues to accept busloads of migrants from Texas and Florida. Those governors have been busing migrants out of their states for months now. Philly just received its 20th busload. The mayor says those seeking asylum have demonstrated facing real dangers in their homeland. 950 people have been sent to Philadelphia since November.
A student in custody in Green Bay after making threats to a school there. Around 1,000 students ended up calling in sick yesterday after a threat was posted to social media. Police have increased their presence at Green Bay schools in response. The student is facing charges of making terrorist threats. The school district also expelled the student from Madison Middle School.
The 3-year-long COVID emergency will expire tonight at midnight. The order, which has been extended 14 times, comes with some changes to testing and vaccines. Federal employees will no longer have to be vaccinated against COVID. Community testing won't be free anymore. It'll also become less common. And free tests will no longer be guaranteed by the government. The FDA is also extending the expiration date for many at-home tests. A Ripon woman says she's riding her Harley to every single Quick Trip store in Wisconsin. Whit Meza plans to complete her trip in just 11 days. She's going to ride roughly 14 hours and stop at an average of 77 stores a day. She kicked off her trip in Ripon and plans to make her final stop at a store in Sturgeon Bay on Wednesday, May 17th. That's roughly a 7,300-mile ride. About 1,200 spicy chicken sandwiches consumed during that time.
That is a lot of Quick Trips, that's for sure. Starting off in the upper 40s and low 50s this morning, but the sunshine, the southerly winds going to warm us up nicely today. It's going to feel a lot like summer going into the afternoon. So a lot of sunshine, just some high, thin clouds spreading in as we go into the afternoon, but already in the noon hour into the mid-70s, looking at upper 70s and low 80s this afternoon, even warmer than what we hit yesterday. Get up to 77 in Madison, expecting a high of 82 this afternoon. A beautiful day to get out and enjoy the weather. Clear skies this morning. We'll look at mostly sunny skies this afternoon. Southerly winds up there closer to 10 miles per hour as we get up to 82 this afternoon. The first warm forecast tomorrow, though, does bring in the change. We'll have some rain showers move in, and with those rain showers and the clouds around, it'll be quite a bit cooler. I think Saturday, most of the day dry. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but Sunday does not look great. Unfortunately, for Mother's Day, probably want to keep it indoors with some clouds, some rain, and some cool weather. Looks like next week, though, we're gonna dry it out, and pretty nice weather with temperatures in the lower to middle 70s.
All right, Kelly, thank you very much.
Another news and weather update coming up in 30 minutes.